Now, my thing is, uh, I thank God every day in the name of Jesus. He was able to wake me up this morning. So now we're going to watch a videotape that I watched this morning. Well, I watched earlier. And why hasn't the Arizona Democrat been sworn in? And we know why she haven't been sworn in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody keep pointing out the Republicans. He's a puppet because, you know what I'm saying, just like the other Republicans, they're all on vacation and getting paid while your tax dollars, with your tax dollars, and you're not getting paid. The people that are working and they're not getting paid, and then the people that's not getting their food stamp benefits, the Republicans are not in the House. They're on vacation. They're chilling with their family. They're eating good. They're eating steak, lobster, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you have these polls come out, and you got all these old people voting on the Democratic side and saying it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? Don't be tricked or blindsided with this little information they trying to put out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people with hatred in their heart. That's why it was a blue wave just then. Because you got fake people and they're doing Elon Musk and them is behind all this little data stuff, man. Making it seem like it's 50-50. It's the Democrats' fault and the Republicans' fault. That's not true. The Republicans got control of Congress, House, and the presidency. They can do stuff, but they're not trying to do nothing. They want you to think that it's the opposite side fault, which is the Democrats, and that's their whole speech. The radical left, this and that, blah 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 blah. The person that's trying to help all Americans are Democrats. The people that are trying to help certain people are the Republicans. So when people always say, "Oh, Mike Johnson," no, it's Trump. You got to put it on who it is. He's the puppet master. So all those are the puppets because they want to continue to win their elections because they figuring the MAGA base and the Republicans are right behind them, whatever. But guess what? That blue wave, it was Republicans voted on the Democrat side. So look forward to the midterms. It's going to happen again. Long as the Democrats do what they're supposed to be doing, we got to hold the line because if we fade, Trump and them can say, yeah, we'll do this and that for you, and then they open the government back up, and then they don't do it. See, Trump is a con artist. He's been a con artist. This is what he do. He's a failed businessman. So he know what he's doing now. You know what I'm saying? But he got control right now. So they're going to listen to him. You know what I'm saying? And then I just seen earlier, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she speaks out a little bit about this and that because she know what's going on is wrong. But she is part of the problem because she was the one that had, when Mike Johnson kept denying his vote, they wouldn't get him in. Marjorie Taylor Greene, remember, y'all can Google it and research it. She made that phone call, and then Trump was on speakerphone with them, and he was telling them, yeah, y'all got to get him sworn in or whatever. Don't let the Democrats, blah, blah, blah. When they say that word, once he say that little, when he throw that little whistle out there, and say, hey, don't let the Democrats win or whatever. Next thing you know, what happened? Mike Johnson was sworn in. After I can't remember how many votes it was. It was like 12 or either 15 votes. They kept denying him until Marjorie Taylor Greene got on the phone with Trump. Now her constituents is on her say, we're not going to re-elect you in Georgia. And guess what? Now she's bowing down now. She's bowing down now. You should have been bowing down, and people should not have put her in. But where she's at is dominantly white because, you know what I'm saying, I live in Georgia, so I know how Rome, Georgia, and all that is up there. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to live in Dallas, Georgia, Paulding County, which is Hiram and Dallas. I used to live there when I graduated from Job Corps. So it done growed a little bit, but I see how it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're on her real hard, you know? Take that off. They're on her real hard or whatever. But pay attention to this.
Grijalva still hasn't been sworn in because House Speaker Mike Johnson has kept the House in recess to avoid dealing with the government
Trump fault.
In an op-ed this week, Grijalva called Johnson's extended recess shockingly irresponsible. She also noted the only difference between her and every other special election winner this year is that she'd be the decisive 218th signature on a discharge petition to force a vote on releasing files related to Jeffrey Epstein. Representative-elect Alita Rehalva.
That's why they ain't sworn her in, because of that Epstein file. They fixing it up the way they want to fix it up. So Trump name and whoever else name won't be on it. They're good actors now.
To force Mike Johnson's hand to swear you in 6 weeks after you won your election.
Yep, we're at 46 days and counting. I would love to talk to y'all about something else, but here we are, waiting. I think that what has been decided is the judge has been assigned to the case, and then Attorney General Mays. I think we're all hoping that the House, that Speaker Johnson is going to read the tea leaves and get to work.
And we don't need no retarded people on here with your little stupid comments.
Judicial support.
I want to say what I want to say, but you lucky.
But that's sort of where we are.
Hide in your face. You is a coward. Cowards hide their face. That's just like a robber. He hide his face and mask up and kill people. You are a coward. Just like a gunman. Sneak and kill a bunch of people. You are a coward. So if you're a coward on this page, just get off. This ain't for cowards. This for real people.
I don't. I think that his day is healed. I mean, let's be real. I mean, this administration, it doesn't really matter what court decisions come down, what the rule of law is. They get to make their own decisions. That's sort of what their MO
Buster.
And so it is very frustrating. So that's why I keep saying, my hope is that we look at the CR. It's only been extended. I mean, it was only written through the 21st of November.
Right.
So it's something we have to get to work.
I mean, at this point, y'all might as well get another CR because through November is like tomorrow.
Right.
I want to play some sound from your future colleague, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is on your side, which is a little surprising to folks, I think.
I wonder how you feel about someone like Alita Rehalva, who, I mean, you say you can't work for your district because the House is out of session. She won her election 6 weeks ago and still has not been sworn in.
She should be sworn in.
Point blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start.
And you that's hiding your face, I live in Georgia, so I know the reason Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing that because she wants to get reelected. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know what's going on, you don't know politics or whatever, keep hiding your face, you coward. Pissed me off just then with that.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get you into trouble with Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't want to ask you what you think behind that, but I do wonder if you're hearing from other Republicans who maybe are with Marjorie Taylor Greene and you and a lot of the Democrats, which is we need to at least bring ourselves back to Washington, D.C. so we can swear you in and actually get to doing the work of the American people, even if the shutdown is still going on.
Yeah, I think regardless of party, if I were a Republican, I would have been sworn in already.
There you go.
Everybody knows that.
All right.
And we've had several Republicans come out publicly and say, it's crazy. Us waiting this long is crazy. She should have been sworn in a long time ago. There have been several, over 10 pro forma sessions that I could have been easily sworn in any of those. And because, Speaker Johnson painted himself into a corner with saying, well, we won't do it. Like I'm just this sort of, in this crazy congressional limbo that, he made the statement that we're not going to swear her in until we reopen and have the regular
That's Trump talking.
Legislative session, that I'm stuck in this box that he created.
Yeah. Have you spoken to Speaker Mike Johnson at all during the 6 weeks?
No, I called twice because I didn't know what the protocol was. So the first time I get there, I'm like, oh, so how do we schedule, how do we do this? So I called, left a message, left another message, sent a letter. And then Leader Jeffries, very shortly after I won my election, started lobbying and pushing for us to get a date. And it sort of now that we have a legal case, I don't really think we should have a face-to-face conversation at this point. I'm sure that everything will be taken out of context, regardless of what's said.
I'm wondering if you could
Still on here, coward?
picture of what you're hearing from your constituents while you're in this limbo, and what the difference might be in terms of the work you can get done as a congresswoman-elect versus an actual sworn-in member, especially during a time where, yes, the government is shut down, but constituents might need more attention and help than usual because of the lack of services that they might be receiving because of the shutdown.
You know, Representative Stalwell said it, and it sort of hurt my soul a little bit, but it's true. I don't have constituents until I'm sworn in. I have people that I can help as an everyday person, but I won an election. I have no office. I have no budget. I have no way of onboarding staff.
What's happening to the real people on here, not the fakes?
Access federal database. I mean, like, think about it. So the things that I'm doing are things that I've done before. I was giving out food boxes, going and talking to people about the effects of this shutdown. I mean, I'm trying to provide resources as your neighbor and someone who's been invested in this community for a very long time. But I don't have any official role right now other than I won an election.
Congresswoman-elect, you represent a border district, or you will, once you're sworn in, represent a border district.